Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. You look at the Bucks. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they're kind of in a little bit of a holding pattern early on, trying to find answers to a few questions, but overall playing a solid brand of basketball.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Porter is out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Wall in at the 1 spot. And for Chicago, Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Young in at the 3 slot. Greg, in 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you've got. And also, you want to prove that you belong. And so because of that, though, especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed. And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. And he makes the first.
You know, you look at Levine's game, and we all know he can score the ball, but he rebounds it well and passes better than average. This guy is really an outstanding all-around player.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. To the inside, Porter gets it to go from 8 feet.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there, terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Kept alive. Here's Cousins from downtown. Wall's shot is off. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Young with the ball. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the wing on the left. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. His 3-pointers off the mark. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And just an emotional return from injury for Oladipo last season. He missed over a year due to that knee, and just great to see the young man back on the floor.
Well, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it didn't take long for Oladipo to show he's still an outstanding player. I mean, he means so much to this team when he's healthy. His energy is infectious, and he's a big-time playmaker and shot maker. It's really hard to miss a full year. But I tell you what, Oladipo did not look rusty for long.
Cousins finds Wood. Back to Cousins. Stolen by Carter. For three, Levine. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Here's Oladipo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oladipo determined that time to get to the basket and forced the defense to foul him by driving right in there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you know, from role player to star, Oladipo's transformation has been remarkable. I mean, he's a guy who is really hungry to be an all-time great.
He doesn't get the second one. And Zadaransky will bring it up for the Bulls. Young with no one around. They grab their own miss, and there's the bucket for Markkanen.
Yeah, Markkanen doing a nice job crashing the glass there at 7 feet tall. This guy making good use of his size on that possession.
Oladipo with the bounce pass. Cousins trying to free himself up, and it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Cousins.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Zadaransky. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Outside, Markkanen. Levine feeling it out a bit. Drills the three-pointer. Levine's got 7 points.
Boy, Levine is a solid shooter from downtown, guys. The defense has to honor his shot from there.
Floats it up for Cousins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about that? Cousins throwing it down on the alley-oop. Go ahead, big fella.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, the pass to Markkanen. Outside, Levine. Tipped away, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo.
Let's take a look here at the numbers for Porter. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 10 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And his rookie season, an opportunity to learn the NBA game. He's hoping to take a larger role in his sophomore campaign.
Well, he had the whole summer to work on his game. I believe he will take that next step forward in his development.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now, here's Zadaransky. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Porter against Young. 6 on the shot clock. That one misses. Nice D from Porter. Oladipo right side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Oladipo forced to get crafty and creative that time, pulling out all the stops, and is able to get the shot off.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And the first one drops. And it's tied up with that one. Bulls have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Levine against Wood. Levine kicks to Young. A three-pointer off the mark. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Oladipo against Levine. Pass to Young. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. They get it again. Carter with the bucket. Carter's got his third basket of the night.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Now, here's Oladipo. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Golden State.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Here's Young. Following the basket by John Wall. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Some changes for Chicago. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Markkanen. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Young. And it's White in for Satoransky. And then for Houston, P.J. Tucker. He's checked in for Christian Wood. And Daniel House subbed in for Porter. Rockets have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Levine against Oladipo. A miss that time would have put him up. Chicago has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And it's White missing. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
Here's Levine after the made shot from Victor Oladipo. Here's Carter, and the shot goes in. Carter's got 8 points.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Wall against White. Floats it up for Cousins. No good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Wall. 20 points for him last game against Golden State.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
It's Oladipo on the wing. And close. And it's Cousins. That time on the assist by Oladipo. Cousins has got his second basket of the night.
And, you know, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming the defense with his strength.
White goes in, trying to get open as Carter. Tries again, and that one is good. Carter's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Now here's Wall, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Out to the wing. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
They have not led for a while. A chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
That's good from Carter.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Levine. The Rockets also changing it up. David Nwaba is checked in for Cousins. McLemore has come in for Victor Oladipo. And Eric Gordon subbed in for John Wall. Carter hits them both. Here's Gordon. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Pass to McLemore. Tucker with the ball. There's the dish to Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Number 1, the Bulls. The Rockets 4th.
You know, both of these clubs forced a lot of turnovers and also converted offensively off of them. Very impressive.
Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw good from Eric Gordon.
Really appreciate the all-around game of Gordon. He's an underrated defender, but a dynamic scorer.
Bulls making a switch here. Valentine's checked in. All free throws good from Eric Gordon. Chicago trailing here. Here's White. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Atlanta.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Pass to McLemore. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Off target at the rim. Chicago's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And a quick look at some of the numbers for Zach LaVine.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Now here's Porter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 to shoot. White wide open. He fires. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Outside Gordon. And the layup falls. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
Even when Gordon is under pressure, he finds a way to score the ball. That's what he is. He is a determined and capable scorer.
Bulls trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And there's the pass to Valentine. Pass to Gafford. Back to Valentine. No good on the 3. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Nwaba. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Now here's McLemore. The Bulls shooting just 35% to start the game. Valentine passes to Hutchison, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside Gordon. Pass to McLemore. Back to Gordon. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple. 8 points for him.
Good quickness on the catch and shoot. Gordon giving the defense no time to react off the pass.
.36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Passes it to White. Here's Gafford. Kicks it to Valentine. Stolen by Tucker. And here's McLemore. His last outing, he had 8 points, and it's in there.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now White. Over Gordon.
Like the scrappiness of Gordon on defense there. I mean, a solid defender who stays right with his man.
And so it's Houston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness. No matter what's going on, no matter how hard you want to do well, or if you mess up, just keep going. Just keep playing hard, just give it your all. And, you can live with the results after that because you know you gave it 110%.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got White. Also, Valentine out there. Porter is out there with Markkanen. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets brain trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here we go, one-on-one. There's the pass to Nwaba. And that one drops for him. Nwaba's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Valentine following the score by Houston. To the paint. It's rebounded by Houston.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
It's his first trip to the line.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
That's good from Tucker. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for Kobe White. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Porter's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Satoransky, the pass to Markkanen. Outside, Porter. The offensive rebound, out of bounds. Houston takes possession. You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. 5th on the list, Christian Wood.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Now Gordon, following the miss by Otto Porter from deep. Gordon kicks it to Tucker. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Tucker's got 4 points this quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Levine's checked in for the Bulls. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Houston. John Wall comes in for Ben McLemore. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. On the wing, Levine, defended by Gordon. It's stolen by Wall. And Porter, here we go. And it's good, 2 points. Porter's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Chicago has possession. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Now, here's Markkanen. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
And the first one at the line is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And the Bulls making a change here. Carter's checked in. And Porter drops them both. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Satoransky, the pass to Markkanen. Young. And the Bulls with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Cousins, no good.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Satoransky looking around. And the layup's good off the glass.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by the Rockets.
Houston leading by 18. Outside, Wall. He kicks it to Cousins. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Satoransky with it. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Lobs it up for Levine. And stolen by Cousins. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. Kicks it out to Gordon. And the 3 off target. The Bulls have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Gordon against Levine. The Rockets have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Wall against Young. Pass to Cousins. Stolen by Carter. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Satoransky. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Free throw good, Satoransky. And so he makes both from the line.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
And Wall kicks to Porter. The Rockets again can't hit. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. It's an 18-point game. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this: if he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
In the corner, it's Levine. No good with the triple. And here's Houston. They're on a 16-4 run. And it's Wall in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 18. Young outside. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Porter passes to Gordon. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And Gordon doing a nice job measuring these inside shots well. I mean, has a solid, quick release pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Markkanen. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Porter kicks to Wood. Back to Porter. The 3. That shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Satoransky. Pass to Markkanen. A 3 ball. And the rejection by Cousins. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. The shot by Satoransky, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Satoransky. Passes to Young. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
So it's Chicago now. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
So for the Bulls, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Markkanen, and it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. And then for Houston, Daniel House has checked in for Christian Wood, and it's Victor Oladipo in for Gordon. Now here is Carter. 17 points for him last game against Atlanta. Here's Levine, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And here's Houston. They're on a 20-4 run. Wall against White. Wall dishes to Cousins. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Houston with it. Here is House. Guarded by Levine. Clock at 4. Oladipo for 3. The shot will not fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And Carter with the basket on the assist by White. Carter's got 14 points.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And stolen by White. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And the rejection by Cousins.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Down low, it's stolen by Carter. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Finished off the break.
And you can argue this is White at his best. Just an absolute terror in transition.
Rockets leading by 18. Now, here's Oladipo. 7 points in the game. And here is Cousins, the 17-footer. Oladipo misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Wall. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
The quick hands of Oladipo, so good at reading his man and then pouncing into the lane for the steal.
The Rockets have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Young. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Levine. And that one falls for John Wall.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Now here's White. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
It's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the pass to Gafford. Now here's White. Kicks it to Porter. Pass to Hutchison. Shot clock at 6. Back to Porter. This one for 3. And it's White missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Porter in the corner. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Porter's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
They're running. Oh, Porter in position and finished off by Porter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Hutchison. Dishes to Carter. Here's White. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. And then for Houston, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Cousins. David Nwaba comes in for Danuel House. And it's Ben McLemore in for John Wall. And that one falls for White.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Oladipo taking his time here. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Porter's running. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Houston's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. The Bulls have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. That one is off. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And stolen by Valentine. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Houston in total control. That one off the back iron and out.
and he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
2-2.
First one falls for him.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And both free throws good for White. Now Oladipo. Here's Mwaba. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Houston in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And Oladipo, he's missed so much time due to injuries these last few seasons, but guys, when he's healthy, he's the whole package at guard.
He played a little bit of point guard in the league, and well, he's a natural fit at the combo guard. Great job of creating off the dribble.
Yeah, and I love the physicality that he attacks the defenses with. You know what? I think he continually tests
And you know, as we've seen in the past, all-star talent shows, he can sing.
Oh, yeah.
He can sing.
That's right.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Chicago has possession. Taking a look at the Rockets. Porter is out there with Wood. Then it's Wall. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Oladipo in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Satoransky. Markkanen finds Levine, and he's good on the three ball. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Houston leading by 20. All with it. Passes it to Wood. Clock at 6. Shoots over Markkanen. Wood can't hit. The Bulls shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Here's Young. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
Boy, he's so skilled from this area. Once Young gets it in a good spot, he's looking to score.
Satoransky against Wall. It's Porter atop the key. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 17 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And so here is Chicago. The Rockets making the shot. Here's Levine. And that one, good.
You know what you get there? Levine strong enough now to take on contact. Able to complete the play.
Wall looking it over. Now the pass to Porter. It's Oladipo on the wing. Here's the teardrop. Here's Cousins. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Rockets lead by 20.
Cousins doing a nice job using that big body of his to get another possession for his team.
Outside, Levine. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Wall against Satoransky. Wall passes to Wood. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Goes back up. Wood with the bucket. Wood's got his second basket.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And Satoransky kicks to Young. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo.
One shot.
That free throw good from Thaddeus Young.
And while Young is serviceable at the line, not terrible, there's still a lot of room for improvement.
Satoransky against Wall. Inside, it's stolen by Carter. Wall with the steal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
When you're guarding Gordon, you've got to be careful. He excels at drawing fouls and playing through contact.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. And Gordon drops them both. Bulls trail by 21. And another turnover here by Chicago.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Here's Wall. He's got 9. Outside Gordon. Porter looking it over. Cousins trying to free himself up. Porter, no luck. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center, able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
And so here is Houston after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Wood can't hit.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's LaVine. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 4 assists now tonight. Wall against Satoransky. Wood. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's his first foul. Porter's checked in for Carter. The Rockets also changing it up. P.J. Tucker comes in for Christian Wood. And McLemore subbed in for Porter. Outside, Levine. And the Bulls with another miss. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They have a 19-point lead. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Markkanen against Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McLemore. Here's Tucker. Nice D from Levine.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Porter kicks to Satoransky. He dishes it to Young. Outside, Markkanen. And the Bulls with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's Cousins with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Thaddeus Young. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's White for Satoransky. Houston also making some changes. Daniel House comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And David Nwaba subbed in for John Wall. Now here's Valentine. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And that game against the Pacers, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Now here's McLemore. That's a 2 from Gordon. Another miss by Houston.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
And it's White missing.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Gordon. 12 points for him. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Gordon, guarded closer. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
He feeds it to McLemore. It's blocked. They retain possession. Tucker dishes to Gordon. Here's Nwaba. The Rockets with another miss. Bulls trail by 19. Now here's Valentine. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From deep, McLemore. He can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Pass to Gafford. Buries it down low. Gafford's got his first bucket of the night.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Gordon, the pass to McLemore. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. Now, here's Oladipo. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, it's hard to overstate the strength of Oladipo. Sometimes you just can't shake this guy off his shot.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Rockets. Chicago's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's White to the paint. Six to shoot. That's good from Porter on the assist by White. Porter's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Oladipo. He's got 12. Rebounded by Gafford.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Chicago making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. John Wall's checked in for Houston.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Valentine. .153 left to play here in the third. Now Wall. He's got 9. House the pass to Wall. That one a little long. Bulls trail by 17. Satoransky with it. He's picked up by Wall. They get it back. Here's Gafford, and he banks in the layup. All with it. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Satoransky the pass to Porter. A second chance effort. Oladipo with the block.
cannot take Oladipo's athleticism lightly. One of the very best in the league as a two-guard at blocking shots.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Valentine wide open. He fires. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Houston leading by 15. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shoots. And Cousins gets it to go. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. Here's the three. Porter can't get that one to fall. And so it's Houston out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
It's an observation. We got to get a whole lot more physical. Loose balls we need to dive on. We need to get more physical.
Billy D putting emphasis on toughness and tired of seeing his team get pushed around.
Yeah, I mean, as a coach, it's torture watching your guys get moved around out there. Might need a personnel change if this continues.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Gafford in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here is Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Here's Oladipo. Porter, bounce pass. To the inside. Wall. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
Wall's gotten 6 of his 11 attempts to go in so far from the field, shooting almost 55%. Levine inside the three-point line. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Outside, Porter. Wall against Satoransky. Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Chicago making some changes. Markkanen comes in for Daniel Gafford. Young is subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. Here's Wall, just 4 to shoot. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Levine, and he lays it straight in. Levine's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You know, guys, Levine can score in a lot of different ways, and when he starts feeling it, it allows him to go for big nights. I mean, this guy can be very explosive offensively.
Now, here's Cousins. Misses the layup. Now, here's Satoransky. No good on the triple. Right side, Porter. Here's Cousins. Second shot opportunity. Satoransky grabs the miss.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Bulls trail by 19. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Levine kicks to Markkanen. Satoransky with it. He's picked up by Wall. looking to get it going. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooting.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The free throw drops for Oladipo. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. Now a timeout called by Houston. Here is Wall. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Cousins against Carter. Back to Wall. And Oladipo, here we go. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 17 points for Victor Oladipo. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The dish to Levine. Another shot. He can't get that one to fall. And Houston the other way now. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Takes the three, and that one's good. Cousins.
And, you know, Cousins is tough inside, but he's got a nice outside touch, too. Didn't have that shot when he first got into the league, but now he does.
Now, here's Satoransky. Levine passes to Carter. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Satoransky against Wall. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14. Chicago calls timeout. You look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
So for the Bulls, Felicios checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Williams comes in for Young, and Garrett Temple subbed in for Satoransky. Houston with a big group substitution here. Caruch is checked in for Cousins. David Nwaba comes in for Christian Wood. Sterling Brown is checked in for Porter. And it's Dante Exum in for Oladipo.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. The Bulls shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Down low. Goes up. Second shot opportunity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
And that one falls for John Wall. And so Wall nails both of them. And for the Bulls, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. And White kicks to Williams. And the layup is good. Williams has got his first basket.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Rockets. Passes it to Nwaba. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And for the Bulls, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. White drives in. Count that one.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Now, here's Exum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 4-on-3 break. Lets it fly. And it's White missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Temple gets the bucket. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And here's Wall. The pass to Karuch. Over Carter. Another miss by Houston. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Wendell Carter.
Get open.
Here's Temple, pass to White.
Screen coming.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that burst of speed, sometimes White just too much for a defense, which is why you see them compromise.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for White. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Felicio. Markkanen comes in for Williams. Levine's checked in for Garrett Temple. And Zedaransky subbed in for Denzel Valentine. Houston with a big group substitution here. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Karuch. P.J. Tucker comes in for David Nwaba. Kevin Porter's checked in for Brown. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Dante Exum. Now here's Wall. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital.
Now here's Wall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Tucker does not shy away from contact. As a matter of fact, he embraces it and looks for it. Plays with a lot of force.
That's good from Tucker.
You know, starting out in the D-League, then bouncing around the international circuit, Tucker took the long, hard road to get here.
Young's checked in for Kobe White. Both free throws good from Tucker. Now Satoransky. On the wing, Levine. Here's Carter, who's back up. Nice D from Oladipo. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Wall against Levine. Cousins inside. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
So for the Bulls, Felicio's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Williams comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Levine. And then for Houston, Caruth is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Brown comes in for Kevin Porter. And it's that was a strong dunk.
The bounce, the creativity, the strength. When Oladipo rises up, he's looking to punch it down as hard as he can.
And Chicago's shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Temple. Over Oladipo. Temple can't get it to go.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Feeds it to Cousins. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Satoransky. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Carter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Carter hits them both. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Oladipo outside. Pass to Brown. He kicks to Cousins. And they double up Cousins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Karuch missing.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Felicio. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. David Nwaba is checked in for Houston. Houston in total control. Exum deciding where to go with it. Kicks to Cousins. Here's Karuch. Passes it to Exum. Back to Karuch. Shot clock at 5. The 17-footer. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Williams. Nwaba with the rebound. And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. .146 left to play here in the fourth. That's good from Exum. Chicago making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. Exum hits them both. Bulls shooting a pretty low, 34% thus far. Satoransky with it. To the middle. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. A dominating performance for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for John Wall.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Cousins, the pass to Karuch. Just 5 to shoot. And he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. In the corner, it's Temple. From beyond the arc. Fades. And it's blocked by Brown. The pass to Satoransky. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With John Wall. John, do you think this team has reached its potential, or is there still room to grow?
We can go to a high level. You know, we still can get better defensively, offensively. Our efficiency is not there yet. You know, we still getting used to playing with others. We got a lot of room for improvement.
That's good news for Wizards fans, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.